Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in and tell me hello. We're gonna do a little shopping haul video and I'm gonna show you guys what I panic decor shopped for. Some people in the South panic grocery shop before snow, but your girl here, she panic decor shops. So come on in, tell me hello. Tell me what's going on in your part of the country, the world, whatever. We have snow today. School is canceled. I live in Tennessee, if you don't know this, and so we don't get a lot of snow. We're lucky if we get like one good snow a year. So this might be our good snow of the year. So when we do, everything shuts down. So school is canceled. You know, nobody's doing anything. Roads are always crazy here. I haven't ventured out, so I have no idea. But I slept in this morning, which was so nice. And I woke up and I came and I looked outside and the trees are covered in snow. There's snow on the ground and it has been coming down steady all day. So it's just beautiful. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Lori. Hello, you guys. Come on in. Hey, Joyce. I love a good snow day. I love a good cozy day at home. You're never really gonna catch me complaining about a snow day unless it lasts like over a week. And then by then I'm like, okay, I'm over it and I'm ready to leave my house. But today I'm just so happy and content and just all the things. Hey, Sheila, snowy day in Georgia. I'm going to pull y'all up over here on my iPad because phone is a little bit far away. Uh-oh, Kelly, I think it might have pinned the wrong link there. I don't know what that link is to. Wait. Oh no, is that Kelly? Yeah, that's Kelly. Hey, Kelly. I think that's a different link though. And so, okay, let's see. Michelle's getting snow right now. Hey, Tabitha and Colleen and Barb. Oh, it's snowing. Yours is coming in around 4 or 6. I think we're sending the snow your way, Kathy. It's definitely, yeah, I know it's happening so many places across the country. So, and then I also know, and I put a post and I put something in stories, but I just want to say it here too, that hearts and thoughts and prayers going out to everybody in California affected by the fires, y'all. It's so devastating to watch and to see that. And I literally was sitting here this morning drinking my coffee in the hearth room, cozy by the fireplace, just feeling extra thankful because I'm going to cry. There's so many people that don't have that luxury this morning, you know, that lost everything in those fires. And I feel like anytime these disasters like this happen, it just makes you're always appreciative of your home and what you have and having a roof over your head, or at least I hope that you are. But things like this, it brings it to the forefront, just how quickly stuff like that can be gone without really any warning and notice. And so anyways, y'all definitely please keep everybody in the different areas of California in your thoughts and prayers, because it's devastating. It's devastating. There's literally no other words to describe what's going on there. It's just absolutely devastating. And so I just want you to know that it's not lost on me. Okay. And so, yes, I'm showing my haul and I'm at home and I'm in my home and I'm cozy and I'm going to be decorating and doing all this stuff. But I know not everybody right now is that fortunate and it's awful. So anyways, keep them in your prayers, you guys. Yes, so devastating. I've got Hobby Lobby stuff and at home store stuff to show you guys today. So a week or two ago, I went live, it was New Year's Day, so however many days ago that was, Kelly and I went live from Kirkland. So y'all have already seen some of the stuff that I bought at Kirkland's. I went to Home Goods. Oh, I'll show you. I'll go grab one off the couch. I did buy some pillows from Home Goods. Listen, don't judge me. It's fine. But I'm getting ready because my living room right now is still bare bones, clean slate. All of the, Christmas has come down and I have not redecorated it yet other than putting a couple pillows on the couch. And here I obviously, in the hearth room, I took my hearth room to winter, but then next I'm going to be transitioning to everyday decor and I'm bringing in a lot of navy blue. I've always loved navy blue. I use it in my bedroom. I've used it in different areas at different times, but I think navy is such a great color for every day, for winter. It can transition into spring because I love the way navy looks with aqua, with pink, like with so many spring colors. So yeah, you listen and you don't judge, right, Carrie? You're my kind of girl. You're my kind of friend. Don't be judging me because I bought some pillows. I didn't have navy pillows. And y'all know there's a may or may not be a really cute navy pillow headed your way from Pillow Cover Club. But old Jack Frost had to go and kind of mess up our shipping schedule this month. So they are delayed. They are on the way. Who knows when you guys are going to get them, just because there's literally such bad weather in so many parts of the country. So we got to be patient this month. So I can't show you the pillow cover pillow, but just know that, yes, sage green with navy. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to be doing a little bit of too. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys what all I bought. Tell you where I may be using some of this stuff, and I don't know. So if you guys, do y'all have an at-home store where you are? It's a big home decor store. I said this, I did stories when I went shopping. I don't shop at home a whole lot. I like it. Some of their stuff I don't. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed in that store. It's big. There's a lot of selections, but the one thing I like about it is no matter what your color scheme is, they're going to have some stuff for you. So I knew I was having trouble finding some navy stuff that I wanted to incorporate in. And I was like, At Home Store is going to have what I'm needing. And they did. They had some great stuff. So it's just not a place that I keep in my regular rotation, but it is one of those places that from time, and I love their outdoor stuff like cushions and stuff. But anyways, so that's where I went the other day. So I'm going to show you guys. Good. You got your shipping notification. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, out of habit of going there. I know. Yes. Yes, I show sneak peeks every time when I do the live reveal. I show a sneak peek for the following month. I'll post another peek of the January one soon. Also, the spring throw blankets went on pre-order last night. And so now that they've opened to the subscriptions and wait list, they're open to everybody. So if y'all comment throw, it's going to send you a link to the sneak peek of the throw blanket, or the link where you can see the sneak peek and then get you a spring throw. So you definitely want to do that. Okay, let's start with our haul though. Okay. So at Home Store, is that how you would say that? I got a few. Oh, I didn't know it was going to echo that much. Hello. Okay, sorry. Squirrel. Vases, because that was, y'all know I'm obsessed with vases, and that was on my list. I'm like, I gotta have some navy vases for my greenery, for my florals, for my whatever. So I got this pretty navy blue vase, which I love this. I love the texture on here. It's so cute. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, so I got this one. It was $24.99, and I thought it was so stinking cute. So I got that. I'm gonna show you my other vases first. Yeah, you don't go very often. I know. Yeah, that's how I feel. But you know, maybe I need to go there more. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I also got these two vases, okay? And I ended up getting two of them, kind of for a reason, and I don't know yet exactly where I'm going to use these, but I also use navy blue in my bedroom most times of year, but right now I have green in there because I still have my my Christmas that transitioned to winter. So I've been wanting two navy blue vases for either side of my dresser in the bedroom. So for now, and this is all part of, we're going to be talking in the crash course about shopping your home. And this is something I do a lot, and I'm not going to give away the whole enchilada, but basically it's where you move stuff around from room to room and it makes it feel new. So I will use these in my living room or hearth room or wherever for now. And then when I'm done with navy blue, I'll move them into the bedroom, and it's going to feel like I have new vases because they're new to the bedroom, right? So I got two of these so that I can use them in my bedroom as well. I thought those were so pretty. $24.99 too. Brenda, so funny. So I got those. So those are the vases that I got. Then, hold on, y'all. Let me move some of this out of the way. Let's dig through my sacks here. Aren't those beautiful? I think they're gorgeous. Navy is just a beautiful, it's just a beautiful color because it can be neutral, but it can also be a pop of color, and you can add y'all just wait. When you see this with my navies, my sage greens, my neutrals, for kind of January, winter, February. And then as we start adding in aquas and pinks, like it's all gonna look so good. So this is like the staple that we're gonna build upon, okay? So thank you guys. Oh, you got your throw. Awesome, awesome. Yes, we sold a lot. So y'all go get one now before they're gone. Okay, I got this big Mamba Jamba candle. $12.99. This to go like in one of my lanterns because I did not have a navy candle. So, hello, had to get a navy candle. So I got that. Then I was inspired by Sandy, who's in my decorating and creating community. She was our featured follower on the page last week. She did her dough bowl and she put some navy battery operated flameless candles in the middle with some greenery. And so I didn't have those. So guess what I found at home store? Some flameless navy candles. And I'll show you what I got from Hobby Lobby here in a minute to kind of go with it. But these are going to be so gorgeous in my dough bowl with the greenery, which I think that's where I'm going to use these, y'all. I don't know. That's the plan. But anyway, so I got a little 3-pack of the battery operated navy candles from At Home Store. I got another, lots of candles going on. I think I'm in my candle girl era. I don't know. I got this one. It's another battery operated, you know, flameless candle with the timer, etc. Yes, navy goes with so much. Sage, aqua, peach, pink. Yes. Y'all, wait till I pull something up here in the sage green for y'all to see. Well, you can kind of, my shirt is sage green. I didn't even plan that. But that, you can see how those colors go together. Y'all, everything I'm showing right now is from At Home Store. When I switch to the Hobby Lobby stuff, I'll tell you guys so you know. Be sure y'all share this video too, because everybody loves a good old shopping haul. Yes, they all have timers. I'm not sure. Yes, this one even comes with a remote. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, baby. So we got a remote and we got a timer. That is double win. What stores do I shop at? Here, there, everywhere. Kirkland's, Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls. Those are my faves. I shop online, Amazon, Wayfair, At Home Store from time to time. I'm a budget decorator. I like a lot of stuff, but in order to have the stuff that I want, I can't be up at the Pottery Barn every day. You know what I'm saying? So I like all the kind of budget-friendly stores. Okay, so I got those. And then I got, another candle. Oh, wait, this will show you though. So this is kind of, I don't know that I would call this as much sage green as I would a little bit of an aqua, but just look at that. Look how stinking pretty these colors look together, you guys. So this can also go down in a lantern or who knows, y'all. But I mean, there's different places you can obviously use a candle, but I loved that. I loved the color. Will the navy glow like the, I don't know. I have not turned them on or lit them yet, so I don't know what they look like when they're lit. So we'll find out about that. The 3-pack candle light designs is all it says on the as far as the brand on that. So I'm not really, I don't know if that's the brand or whatever. Okay, here's something else I got from the At Home Store that I'm pretty excited about, which I need to make sure, I don't even know. Okay, I went in there, look, this is how it went, okay? I went in there looking for navy blue stuff. This is not navy blue, but I've been wanting a new tray for, can you see in here, my little coffee table in the hearth room. I kind of been wanting a rattan wicker tray. The problem is my coffee table is brown and brown wood. Most rattan things that I find are also brown, and so it just blends with my coffee table. You always want to have contrast with things like that. And it wasn't doing it for me. So I saw this at the At Home Store, and I hope it's not going to be too big. I hope it's going to work, but I fell in love with it. I just think it is so stinking pretty. It's this kind of wicker rattan looking tray, but it's, I don't know if you, I feel like the lighting's not picking up real good on here, but it's white with a little bit of like, you see a little bit of that brown coming through. I think this is going to be so gorgeous, and picture it, which not that I would use these exact things, but just pretend that I had this is too big for this and for my coffee table, but if I had something navy on there, I bring, you know, put my little infinity frame, my whatever, some greenery, y'all, it's going to be I hope it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So hoping that this works out in there. If not, I'll either return it or find somewhere else to use it, but I just could not pass this up. So, and if y'all go to my stories, I did link, you can click my little circle profile picture to get to my stories. I linked a couple of these things that I found on At Home's website, and I'll try and do a post soon on the page too with a link to their, you know, website if you want to check some things out. But I couldn't find all of it on their website, so you may have to go in person for some of it. Okay, set that to the side. Here's another thing I got. I really liked this. I had seen something similar at Kirkland's, but I honestly thought it was kind of overpriced there. But it's one of these like fake book things that you can use for a shelf. So this one is kind of like a navy blue and white. It was only $12.99. Sabrina says, anything you touch will be beautiful. You'll make it amazing. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, the tray has a rustic beach look to it. I love that. Yes. But I loved this. I loved the price of it. Of course, it looks like a little fake book, but where I think this would be cute is on a shelf or a bookshelf, used almost as a riser or a layering piece. So, you know, you could set something. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I just knew that I liked it. Is that not cute? Thank you guys. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Now you need to go to At Home store, right? Oh my gosh, so funny. So that is everything from At Home, I think. Did I get it all? I think. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what I got from Hobby Lobby. And then obviously I'm gonna also, the white tray was $30. It was $29.99. I'm also going to be using things that I already own because I'm going to be incorporating in navy things I already have, sage green things I already have, neutral things I already have, my brass, my whatever. So it's not like I'm, you know, doing a whole fresh start, but it's just a little bit to kind of get me going with the color scheme. So from Hobby Lobby, I got these two signs. I got this one. Thank you, Barb. I got this one with the navy and the little white flowers. I love this because to me, this could be used any time of year. It's not necessarily springy or, you know, I mean, it's just, it could be used any time of year. Where do you find the code to join? You will get an email. Please, nobody put the code to the Facebook group in the comments of this post or this live. But Denise, you'll get an email after you register for the crash course, and it will have the information on how you can join the Facebook group, the code word, and all of that. So check your spam or junk mail too. And be sure, you guys, we only have what, like a week, a little over a week till the crash course starts. All of this stuff that I'm showing you, I'm going to be decorating, using around my house, completely transforming all of these rooms, and then teaching you guys my best tips and tricks for decorating. We're going to be talking about how to create vignettes and scale and balance and groupings and rug sizes, how to know how big your rug should be, how to hang your curtains, how high to hang your wall decor. So much stuff is going to be packed into these 3 days for literally $10, y'all. Y'all know that's virtually free. Come on now. Come on. That's the cost of your Starbucks, right? And so it's a very, very affordable for what you're going to get, and you will leave feeling so inspired and feeling so much more confident about your decorating skills. Even if you take 2-3 things from everything that I teach and you implement those 2 to 3 things, it's going to make a big difference in your home. And my whole goal with this, I've told y'all, is to help you gain confidence, to help you become, you know, just enjoy decorating more so you can create spaces around your home that you love and that you're proud of, etc. So comment what's the code word? Comment decorating if you want the info sent to your messenger, and then Kelly has it pinned right there too. But I also bought this one, which I think is really pretty, just with the blues and the greens and all of that. So I got those 2 things from Hobby Lobby. I've had my top for a while from a friend of mine, Sarah, with Frame by Sarah. I don't think she carries them anymore because I got it last season, but it's kind of like a greenish color. Love the colors together. Thank you. I know, so fun. I'm glad I got to pop on. I was like, I'm going to pop on. I was taking all this stuff, unloading it. I was like, ooh, I need to pop on and do a shopping haul. Okay, the other things from Hobby Lobby, I stocked up on some new greenery stems that I'm going to use for my dough bowl. I'm not going to go through each of these. I don't know, you know how it is with Hobby Lobby and their website. It's hard to find stuff, but I'm just going to kind of show you the different ones that I got. I don't know if I'll be using all of these in the dough bowl for sure because I haven't decorated it yet, but I wanted to get some. These are almost kind of like a dusty blue color. I just thought that was really pretty to maybe incorporate in because, again, if I'm going to use my candles and all the things. And then I got some of these to use in it. And then I got some of these. I thought these were really cute and really fun. So that is some of the greenery that I bought from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you a couple of pillows that I already have on hand. Can't link them or anything because they're old, but they're just in my stash. But just to kind of show you guys like the vibe that's going to be happening. So I have these pillows, which are like that velvety material. They're in that sage green. So pretty. I love this because I think it's like still wintry, but I mean, these could be used in fall. They could be used, you know, whenever. But anyway, so sage green, these came from Marshall's or somewhere a while back. And then these, y'all, do any of y'all, I have two of these pillows. I've had them for years. I don't even remember. They probably came from TJ Maxx or Marshall's back in the day, but look how stinking gorgeous that looks together. Can you just picture this whole vibe? We've got the navies, the whites, the greens. Okay, let me pull my vase over here so you can see the vase. Oh, let me show you this. Hold on. One other store I ran into was Painted Tree. Do you guys have a Painted Tree where you are? It's not a local store, but I know they're not everywhere across the country, but it's cute because it's got a bunch of different booths, like vendor booths. So it's all kinds of stuff. It's clothes, it's jewelry, it's home stuff, it's everything, okay? So I ran into there and I grabbed a few different greenery or floral type stems. So I got these, which are hydrangeas, but I loved the color of these. We're just gonna plop those down in there for a second just to kind of see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, how stinking pretty is that, right? So look at that with this, with the sage green. Y'all, it's a whole vibe. And then I also got these, I don't know what these are called, white silver dollar florals. I thought those, yes, y'all love Painted Tree. It's such a fun store. So cute. So I got some of those too because I'm going to be using greenery, like greenery, but I thought it would be really pretty to kind of incorporate in some of these neutrals too. So that's my haul, y'all. Woo! Isn't it fun? Love the colors together. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So I'm excited to see how this all comes together. And the good news is I'm snowed in all weekend. So I have all weekend to piddle and to decorate. And literally one of my favorite things in life is a day of piddling. Is that a Southern word? Do y'all know what piddling is? Piddling is when you piddle around your house and you just tinker with stuff. You just play. You just play with your decor. You just play with your pillows. You just play with your vases and your florals. And when you are able to piddle around your house and do it on your own timeline and turn on some music that you like whatever, put on a show that you like to watch, whatever you want to do, it makes decorating so much more fun because it takes like kind of that stress and pressure off of it. Like, oh my gosh, I have to redecorate this room. You just get to piddle. And then you get to take a step back, look at it and go, you know what? No, I'm going to try this here. I'm going to move this here. So I plan on piddling throughout the weekend and piddling with all my new decor and just play with it. Sherry says I piddle all the time. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only piddler here. Piddler. You love to piddle. Now I can't even say it. Love to piddle, love to paddle. Now you want me to put it all together before I get off this live. That is not going to happen, Jody, but I promise I will be sharing what I do. I really want you guys to come be in the crash course, okay? here's the thing about, you guys always see the end result, right? Like you see, this is what Stacy did to her hearthroom. This is what she did here and there. The behind the scenes always happens in my decorating and creating community, where they get more of like the true decorating tutorials throughout the year. So the crash course is the one time a year that you guys can come in, learn from me for $10, 3 days, and you're going to get to see, I always say, like, it's kind of like a little sneak inside my brain, where you get to see why I do what I do, how I make the decisions I make, and get the end result that I do. And if you can learn from me and watch me kind of in action do stuff, things are going to start to make more sense to you when it comes to how you should do your groupings and scale and balance and just all of these different things. So please, 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 if you have not already, come join me in the crash course. If you halfway enjoy what I do here on the main page, from shopping to decorating, DIY, you know, all the things. Yes, the crash course is online, Brenda. It's 3 days. It's January 21st, 22nd, 23rd, held inside a private Facebook group. Anybody can join, and all replays can be watched too. So if you work or have other commitments, don't worry about that. The replays will be available for you this whole year for you to go back and watch at your own, convenience and whatever. How do you know if you're in the decorating class? It just depends on if you signed up or not. So if you comment decorating, it's going to send you the link. You would have gotten an email confirmation after you signed up, but yeah, I don't know. I can't, look while I'm live or whatever to see if you've signed up, but it's $10, 3 days. Going to be packed full of information. I've got some different spaces that I'm going to be decorating live during the crash course. I'm going to be basically taking them on a home tour and showing them real stuff that I can give you guys real examples, okay? When we talk about how high to hang your wall decor, I'm not only going to give you the guidelines for how high things should be hung, but I'm going to show you things around my house. And you're also going to get like a downloadable PDF guide to go along with each day. The word to join is decorating. If you want the link sent to your messenger, comment decorating, or Kelly has the link pinned right here, and that will send you the link. You can go to the page. You can read all about the crash course. We're adding in some new things that we did not do last year. So even if you took the crash course last year, I really, really encourage you to come take it again for a couple reasons. Yes, Nicole, if you're in the DC gets in free as a perk of being a DC member, and all that information is in that group under the featured tab. I've posted about it, sent emails, texts, all the things, but it's all in there. Yes, yep, if you work, you can watch the replays for sure, but if you took it, there's going to be new stuff. So there's going to be things that we didn't do last year. Also, it's going to be a good just refresher, because there may be things I talked about last year that you didn't, do, and now you're like, wait, I didn't do my wall stuff last year, but this year I'm ready. Am I frozen? It's not frozen on my end. That's weird. Is it frozen? Frozen, lost you. There you are. I'm here. That's weird. It does not look frozen on my end. The code word is decorating to get the link sent to your messenger. Okay, I'm back. Okay, am I back? Love a refresher. Yes, you got to have those little refreshers too. Pam says you will learn a lot from Stacy in this course. Well worth the money. Yes, it's worth way, way more than the $10, you guys. It is. Give me $10, 3 days time, and I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much more confidence. You're going to feel a transformation in how you feel about decorating your home and just creating those cozy spaces that are so important. Okay. So, I don't know why it froze. That's so weird. Sorry about that. All right. I'm going to take it off the tripod super quick, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick little peek at the winter hearth room and the snow outside before I hop off of here. But this was so fun, and I appreciate you guys. Hold on. I'm going to have to flip it like this, and then flip it like this, right? Okay, perfect. Okay. So here is what we got going on. You may have already seen this on Facebook or whatever, but this is my hearth room right now for winter. So those sage green pillows that I just showed you, I've got a couple of them here on the couch. So see how pretty that color looks just with the neutral stuff too. So I'm rocking my little snowflake pillows from last year, pillow, or 2020, I guess. Wow, I can't even say last year. 2023 Pillow Cover Club. Thank you. Lori says Stacy is such a great teacher and inspiration. Got my little tree over there, or my couple little trees, and then look out here. Look, my pool is all, now don't worry, don't freak out. Here in the South, we don't have to cover our pools. We got it winterized. I don't even know what winterized means, but it's going to be fine. Yes, it's kind of frozen and snowy, but it's going to be fine. But look at the pretty snow out the window. Although, y'all, they said we were going to get 5 to 7 inches. That's a dusting. We're not even close to that right now, but it's been coming down pretty steady all day. So maybe it'll end up, accumulating up to that. But look how I love seeing the snow on the trees back there. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love it. Our hot tub is still going and bubbling. Technically we could get in that, which, you know what? It might be kind of fun to get in the hot tub in the snow. What do you all think? Cold getting down there, but then it would be fun. Okay. So then I've still got my 2 trees on either side of the fireplace. All I did was remove my red berries and bam, we have neutral trees. These are the December pillow covers, which we do have a few extras of these. If y'all type extras, it'll send you the link for that. But those are my December pillow cover pillows. Got a little grouping down here. Got my little cozy fire going. Oh, wow. You have 8 inches in West Tennessee. Yeah, we definitely do not have even close to that. Some greenery, a little grouping of trees. So I tried to just bring things in that were trees and greens and neutrals and kind of spoke winter. Here's that little, what do you call that? Sleigh, whatever basket that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. I styled that on a live with you guys a couple weeks ago. So I brought that in here with my tree shaped pillow and the throw. Just looks super cozy. We've got the pillow over here, the tree. And then I literally only removed my red trees that were up here for Christmas and I swapped them out with those little white trees that I already had. Took my garland down because it had a bunch of red in it, left the bells up, and then did the same grouping on that side. Those came from Kirkland's a long time ago, Hobby Lobby. These are 2 signs that I had printed from Smallwood Signs using my P&G pack. So both of these are in the winter P&G packs. This one's 25 by 25. This one is 16 by 16. If you guys comment PNG, it'll send you the link to all my different PNG packs. But basically, those are high resolution files. And once you purchase them from me, you can take them and upload them to your favorite like custom printing shops. You can use Smallwood. You can use Canvas on Demand, Shutterfly, tons of different places. So yes, Diane, you need to check the DC Facebook group for the instructions on how to do that. If you look under the featured tab, okay? Anyway, so I layered that with this arch that I've had forever, from Kirkland. So I thought that all turned out so cute. Let me back up and I'll show you the view from a little farther away. And then I got to hop off of here. I've got to be on a Zoom in T-4 minutes. So there it is, the cozy little hearth room, which by the time the crash course starts, this will be converted to everyday decor with the navy and all of that. But I'm loving it, especially with the snow day we're having. I'm loving having just kind of the cozy, snowy winter vibes for now. I think it's a way to kind of keep that twinkle of Christmas without having to have your full blown, Christmas stuff. So anyways, that's what's going on here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for the shopping haul. That was a lot of fun. I love sharing with you guys because I love being able to show you what I get and then eventually show you the end result, like what I get, how I use it. The crash course will be the why. It'll be why I do what I do, why I'm putting things together the way I put them together, because there is a method to my madness on why I do what I do, and, how did I decide which trees to use and what sizes to use and layer things on the mantles. We're going to be talking about mantles in the crash course and talking about ideas on, focal points and different things for mantles. So lots of good stuff coming. I know I'm supposed to be off on Fridays, Melissa. I know. Thank you for trying to hold me accountable to that whole balance thing. But this doesn't count because actually, listen, I'm just going to tell you the reason I'm working today is because I changed my schedule. I was going to be off today, but when I heard snow was coming, originally I was going to shop today and just spend my day doing whatever. But then when I heard snow was coming, I said, well, now I need to take Wednesday off. So I ended up taking a big chunk of the day Wednesday off so I could shop and do all my things. So now I'm doing my Wednesday task today. So that's the only reason. But anyways, all good, all good. Oh, thank you guys. Southern Living, Better Homes and Gardens, beautiful rooms. Thank you, Glenda. You guys are so sweet. Y'all have a fabulous weekend. If you are snowed in or in a snowy situation, stay safe, stay warm. And that's it. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining. If you watch on replay, be sure to say #replay. Let me know you're here and I'll chat with y'all soon. Bye, friends.